Hi, I'm Dr. James Dottin, Professor of Business at Middlesex Community College in Lowell, Massachusetts. Today, we will be viewing marketing students at our college group presentations. They have labored throughout this semester to come up with a new product idea for the Doggy and Caddy Company. So we have went from product conception to product rollout. Thank you for joining us, and I trust you will enjoy these excellent student presentations.
How you guys doing today? My name is Boston Magna. I'm from Shed No More.
Hi, my name is Gene.
Hi, my name is Jessica.
And I'm Sophia Sen.
Nice. Now this is our product conception for Shed No More. Nice. The introduction, the purpose of this right now is that we at Teammate Technologies, we're a subdivision of the Dog and Caddy Company. We're here right now to propose a business plan to you guys, strictly aimed for the dog and cat market. Next. This is Shed No More. Next. All right, a brief executive summary. The main problem with dog and cats, I know a lot of you guys have dog and cats, is that some of you just get shake is the shedding from the dog or cat. You come home from school, you gotta clean it, your parents come home from work, they definitely don't want to clean it. You have your friends over, you're sitting on a couch, and you get some cat and some dog hair all over your couch, and you're feeling kind of embarrassed to have your friends come over and stuff. So next, this is how we want to tackle this problem. Like I said, cleaning up after your dog or cats can be extremely tiresome, and when you have kids, 6 or 7 years old, they don't want to clean up after your dog or cat. They don't want to take them for a walk, and they just want to have the dog or cat to sit there and talk to it and everything else, but they don't want to actually clean up after it, so you really pawn off the responsibility on your parents. Next. Right, the competitive forces right now, a lot of you guys have seen it if you haven't used it already. It's called the lint roller. The lint roller usually averages between $4 and $45. I know the $45 is a little extreme, but due to recent research, Scotch actually makes a lint roller for $45. Whether you want to get it or not, it's your choice. The problem with a lint roller is that you can use it multiple times a day. What you're really trying to get off your clothes is your cat or dog shedding. What we want to do is we want to completely take out the whole use for even needing a lint roller, and we want to use a product that gets absorbed into your dog or cat's food, completely untraceable, undetectable by a pet. I don't know if you guys ever had to give your dog or cat medicine before, orally. I don't know if you buy a pill or like the liquid, and I don't know if you ever try to hold it out. It's extremely bad, and you get a lot of scratches. This is why we want to take it a next step further, and we want the chemical to absorb into the food, so it's easy. You can go into a different room, put it in there. They're not going to notice it or see anything. What it does is that it gets into your pet's endocrine system, and what it does is it disperses throughout their whole body, so that it temporarily ceases their shedding. So for 2 weeks, we can guarantee, and there is a guarantee on the label, that our product does do 2 weeks where the cat or dog does not shed at all. Next, please. Economic forces.
So the product will help create jobs in Morocco and in the US also. So that's good for the economy, especially in Morocco. The economy is not that good, there are not so many jobs, so it will help mostly in Morocco and in the US also, because we will be donating money to the most of our money to donations and stuff, so we'll help them also. Politicals, we will have good relation. If it's good, very good. It's good to have good relation with politicians if you wanna grow your business. So, and they will market our products. We will get more benefits, and they will be working for our company also, which they will help us grow our business and stay in the market.
Legal and regulatory forces.
During the product and packaging conception, Glenn Randall, that's our company's attorney, assisted us in the development of our product strategy, thus resulted in a business plan that is in accordance with the current U.S. laws. Basically, he just makes sure we're not doing anything illegal. Shed No More has an employee program that if there are no work-related accidents, Kingby Lake Park will be reserved strictly for the employees of Shed No More to enjoy free rides, snacks, and drinks. Basically, there'll be like a cookout with like hot dogs, burgers, and stuff like that. For a short period of time, we'll have the whole park open to just them, so there's no waiting in lines and stuff like that. A safety committee will be convened. The safety committee will consist of our attorney, 4 managers, and 6 employees. The purpose is to address current or new safety hazards or potential safety hazards. Just make sure that nobody gets hurt. Technological forces. We plan to use the internet for our marketing and customer service needs. We plan on using Skype or FaceTime for our customer service, so everybody has like a face-to-face interaction. It makes it so we get a better relationship with our customers. We plan to use all social media websites to advertise to our younger demographic to keep them updated on our company's latest deals and features. We're going to use sites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, just things like that.
Social cultural forces. When a customer purchases our product, they will feel good about themselves because most of our profits or proceeds will be donated to burn victims and skin recovery research.
Next. International forces. With our international forces, actually, we're moving on to the international forces, I'm sorry, next. The competitive forces. Just like the United States, Morocco has the same issues that we do. They use the lint roll. Morocco does not have a new tool that they use that we don't. It's really the same thing from the United States standpoint. Everybody? So like I said, it's the same thing as America. Morocco does not have some new tool that only Morocco knows about to get rid of dog or cat hairs from your household or off your clothes. It's the same thing as the United States. Next, please.
Legal and regulatory forces for Morocco. During the product and packaging conception, Glenn Randall, our company attorney, assisted in the development of our product strategy, thus resulted in a business plan that is in accordance with the current Moroccan laws, just so we don't do anything illegal from Morocco, because we're not familiar with Morocco. Shed No More has an employee program that if there are no work-related accidents, Adventureland will be reserved strictly for employees of Shed No More to enjoy free rides, snacks, and drinks. Adventureland is inside of the Moroccan Mall. They basically have rides, a small aquarium. They have a fountain show too, with lights and music and everything. And then a safety committee will be convened. The safety committee will consist of our attorney, 4 managers, and 6 employees. The purpose is to address current or new safety hazards or potential safety hazards. Technological forces. Morocco is among the top 5 in Africa with the most Twitter accounts, about 700,000, a little more. We will be connected with over 16 million internet users in the country of Morocco. They'll be able to view our company's website. And as of December 2012, there are over 5 million Facebook users that will have access to our company's features and information. And our employees in Morocco will have the technology to do their job efficiently.
So for our international marketing, our products, instead of
them being sent to burn victims or burn victim research, what we want to do is that in Morocco, they're very religious people. You know what I mean? We want to open up to people's values. We want to open up to countries' needs, like their ethnicities. We have certain values in America. However, if we go over to Morocco, they might be different. So with some, a little bit of research, our team has put together that they're very religious people. They don't really care about money as much as we do in this country. They still care about money, but they're very religious people. What we want to do is we want to donate to their local places of worship. We want to help them maybe build like their churches or their mosques bigger, or do more services, or maybe help them hold events and things like that help out the community. Next. This is going to be a brief version of the SWOT analysis: the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I want to go over the strength. The strength of our product that I haven't talked about yet is that it's $21.95 for an individual bottle. The price that we set has been reviewed by our attorney Glenn Randall, and that it is a competitive price, and we're not breaking any laws by setting this price, and it's fair. And $21.95 does sound better than $45 for a lint roller. Another thing that I want to go over is the system of the company. We have 8 managers, we have 10 truck drivers, and we have about 50 customer service developments and customer service representatives and 8 marketers. All of our marketers go through the advertising. We have marketers strictly for social media websites. I mean, our managers, we have managers to watch. We have 2 managers to watch over our distribution, so our truck and our relationships with Petco and PetSmart and other companies like that. So we have one that works with the employees to make sure that they get our product safely and effectively sent to the place, and we have another manager to strictly work on the relations, customer negotiation prices, delivery dates and things like of that nature. Another thing is that we're also global. Well, we want to be global. That's our business proposition, you said, is that we want to be able to do this in Morocco. We want to be a company that has strengths. We have a product that takes out all hair away for 2 weeks. You don't need a lint roll. You don't need to spend $45 on a lint roll. You spend $22 and you have one bottle that takes away all of your cat or dog's sheddings for 2 weeks. Another thing is that you should feel good about buying this, because when you buy stuff, they don't really give out money to help the community. They don't give money to help out some of your values. We want to actually affect your consumers' buying decision. We want you guys to know that when you buy this, you're doing something good for yourself. You're getting a quality product, and also you're helping, people that have burnt skin, that wake up every day not feeling as good as they probably could. And, in Morocco, we help out, places of worship. People should feel good about buying this product because it helps them out in the household and it helps everybody else out around them. Next, please. Weaknesses. Unfortunately, with new companies, you have to train employees. There's no way of getting around it. So the training would take a longer time, and it costs time and money to be able to train employees. However, with the profit that I researched, which I will show you later, it's more than worth it to take the venture into this. Another thing, excuse me, work-related accidents is another problem that with companies. If you fall, you break your leg, or things like that, it costs the company a lot of money, and sure they're not. So we want to make sure that all of our building designs are completely in accordance with all United States construction, and everything else is certified, and everything is completely safe. Next, please. The opportunities. I would like to talk a little bit about, you guys know of begging strips. Begging? What we want to do is we want to co-venture with them in the future if the dog and cat accept our company's proposal. What we would like to do is we would like to co-venture with them, and in our package we want to have a small sample of begging strips, and in return to begging strips we will market their product along with ours, and we will give begging strips a sample of our Shed No More to be sold with all of them. So it will be an equal, transaction, and it shows that you can, you can take care of your dog, but you're going to give him some treats just because he ate he ate some chemicals. Next, please. One more thing I want to finish up is that the United States, a lot of people, some people in this room don't even have jobs. This company has amazing potential and amazing growth. Therefore, we'll be able to hire employees, and not be able to hire employees in our proposed Dallas, Texas location. We'll be able to hire employees in Boston, Tucson, Arizona, and Texas. I say these names because these are all cities that have Dog Awareness Month and Pit Bull Awareness Month. All dog and cat friendly places where it's reasonable to start a new branch in one of these towns. The threats, sometimes there's other companies that have just as much money as you do. Bill Gates, for example, come in and start up a product that looks just like ours, but it's a little bit different, and it's not, and it doesn't fall to our patent, so they can make a replicate thing of what we do. That's a chance that we have to take. Hopefully, but that's why we have marketers, and that's why we have faith and confidence in our marketers to start new products and new features that will be able to compete with any current lint roller or new company, whatever mimic they decide to go with. Next, please. Marketing strategies. Next, please. The target market, what we want to do is we want to go after homeowners, typically between the ages of 28, 30 to about 60 years old. We want to do this range of homeowners with about an income of about $30,000 to $60,000. I want to do homeowners between 30 and 60 because, like I said earlier, you can't trust your small kids to be able to take care of your dog or cat and things like that. Therefore, we want to go towards the people that already have some responsibilities, that are looking for more, that bring in a reliable paycheck, and that can be constant, customers that we know will be able to consistently buy a product. Right. Product strategy. Right. Well, the product strategy is that we wanted to give you guys a concept that took care of a very annoying problem, picking up dog or cat sheddings. It's a very nuisance, so we want to be able to directly take care of that problem for you at a price that's good and acceptable, and you guys can feel better because part of the profits go to either a place of worship in Morocco or in the United States we have our own burn victim recovery. So doing that, so that should affect their consumers' buying decision. All right, next. Pricing strategy.
So pricing, we figure out that there's gonna be one package which is only gonna have a one bottle, then two packages, which we're gonna charge in the US we're gonna charge for one bottle is $21.95 and for two bottles $38.90, so you'll be saving $5 if you buy the two package. And in Morocco there's $1, it's like 8 dirhams, so we converted that to dirhams. In Morocco, for one pack will be $175.95 in dirhams, and for two pack it's 311.20 dirhams for Morocco.
Excuse me, you said it's $1?
$1 is equal to 8 dirhams.
8 dirhams, and $38 in the US.
$38.90 is equal to $300 and $311.20. Yeah, that's dirhams.
The distribution strategy. I don't want to take up too much more of your time because I know I've been up here talking for a while, but I did lightly touch upon this a little bit. We do have 2 managers that are strictly assigned to just make sure that they deal with the employee truck drivers, CDL, heavy truck operators, and small truck operators that, like I said, one of them talks to Petco, PetSmart, and any other type of store that decides to buy a product. The other one deals with the employees and the assurance that our package makes it from our factory to his desired location. Next, please. The promotion strategy. With such a company like this, we expect a lot of expansion, we expect a lot of growth. It's going to be more responsibilities because we are going to have to hire more managers, we're going to have to hire more assembly people, we're going to have to train more people, it's going to cost more money. What we want to do is that we want to give people long-term job appointments. We want to give you job security. Not a lot of jobs out here have job security nowadays. That this company, what we do, if you can come into work on time, you show passion, if you can be a leader, you can help out the people around you, you're the quality fit to being promoted to being a manager, and then moving up past that. Next, please. Profit margins. In the United States right now, there's about 83.3 billion dogs in the United States, and there's about 95.6 million cats. The thing is that when you do something like this, you can't assume that you're immediately going to sell to everybody until it's all the cats, so we cut it in half. And we figured that one of our bottles times 41.5 million is about 910 billion. Actually, I'm sorry about that. 910,925,000 dollars. This is in 1 month. If one customer buys our product at one time for half of the amounts of cats, you have about 9,925,000. And for dogs, 998,725 million. Next slide, please. All that added up together in 1 month, this is our number in 1 month, not a year, not anything else. And like I said, we got these numbers from actual places, statewide organizations and websites that tell us how many cats are in the United States, what people pay like their employees and their workers. All of these numbers have actually been verified, and these are realistic numbers. Next slide, please. Right. So like I said, the competitors' weaknesses are obvious and evident, and they do nothing for their they do nothing for the community. Shedding more gets you more bang for your buck. Next slide, please. Don't pay no more, get Shed no more. Appreciate your time.
$2 billion.
The marketing board, do you have any questions from the doggy and catty company that you want to ask them?
Don't everybody raise their hand at once now.
Right. Only comment, who was responsible for the PowerPoint
It was a group
design
collaboration.
and
It was a group
check
collaboration.
it was a collaborative effort?
Yep.
So do you know that when you, throughout the presentation, you talked about shed no more,
Mhm.
but you had it in different, you had it in lowercase, and it wasn't,
It was, yeah, it was,
Yeah, it was- it
grammatical,
wasn't-
grammatical mistakes.
yes. So that's why I asked who was responsible. Because if you're talking about this is your product, this is your product name, this is your brand, it has to be the same throughout their presentation, your literature, and whatever. So shed is capital S hyphen capital N O hyphen capital M. And that has to, that is your identity, that's your brand. And you have to always safeguard your brand.
Keep that in mind for future purposes.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you.